Hi, water signs. This is going to be your weekly reading for Monday, August 20th to Sunday, August 26th for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So before we begin, I just want to let you guys know that I am going to start doing extended readings. So there will be an extended after this reading. So if this is really resonating with you and you need more information, but you don't want to wait for a private reading, then that information will be down below in the description box. So let's get the most important messages for the week for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. All right, guys, so your overall energy for the week, we have the Ace of Wands. The way that you feel about your person, we have the Four of Wands. This came out in the same position for the earth signs. So you might be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For the way that you feel about the overall connection, we have the Ace of Swords. Your challenge for the week, we have the Seven of Swords. And the outcome for the week, we have the Moon. For your person, the way that, or their overall energy right now, is the Five of Swords. The way that they feel about you, we have the Ace of Pentacles. How they see the overall connection, we have the Emperor. Their challenge for the week, we have the Mother of Wands. And the outcome for them this week is the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So, followed by the Judgment card. So, I feel like for you guys, an apology needs to be made. Plain and simple. That's what I'm getting right here. And what I was getting as I was pulling the cards is that the truth needs to come out. Someone needs to step up and say how they feel. Someone needs to get out of their own head and just forgive that other person or offer words of forgiveness. I feel like both of you right now are kind of waiting for that other person to give you the sign, or waiting for that other person to come and save you or free you from the feelings that you're having. But I feel like what's going to free you guys is to speak the truth and to just come clean with how you feel. So your overall energy for the week, we have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like you've got this there's like a new air about you. There's this new passion that you're carrying around. There's something that you're getting newly excited about. Like maybe you're having like a vacation that you've been planning for a while is coming up, or you're having like some event is coming up. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's something that you're like looking forward to. Like there's like a wedding that you're going to be in or attend, or there's just like, I don't know, I'm getting like feelings of just like there's something very new that you're newly passionate about. You could be a new career, or you could be moving to a new place, or like getting new roommates. So you do have something that your mind is focused on that is not this person. And because of that, you're kind of feeling like, I don't have time for them right now, or I don't have time to think about that, or I don't have time to worry about them right now. Like if they want to talk to me, they can talk to me. I feel like that's your mood right now. You're kind of just focused on you, which is beautiful. The way their current energy right now is the Five of Swords. So there's a lot of inner conflict. There's a lot of self-sabotaging behavior. There's still things that they're doing that aren't favorable to them, aren't favorable to the goals they're trying to achieve, aren't favorable to the connection overall, just not favorable in life. I kind of feel that right now this person's really in their head. They're really just overthinking things and they're standing in their own way. The way that you view them, the way that you see them, we have the Four of Wands. So I feel like with this person, you're at a point now where you're moving forward and you're feeling good. So that gives you a feeling of success. And I feel like you've come to some understanding about yourself or about the connection that also is making you feeling successful. So if this person and you are to like reconcile or have a conversation, or if like you're not talking to this person, if they come back and you guys start talking again, you're gonna feel really good because I feel like you have something to feel good about that, you know, I feel like you haven't felt this way in a long time and now you're feeling so good. So the way that you see them now is, okay, if this person does come back around or we do start talking again, well then yeah, we could talk about dating again, or we could talk about whatever it is again. Like we could actually start to work towards that. But again, I feel like you're not wanting to initiate that communication. Okay. So for them, the way that they see you as the Ace of Pentacles. So they see you as something that they want to bring into their world, something that you're someone that they want to acquire in a way, or they want to start taking the steps to acquire you or acquire this relationship. Like they could see what you're doing and be really inspired by your attitude, the way that you're acting right now. And they want to be a part of it, or they want you to be a part of what they've got going on. I feel like all in all, they want to start something new with you, or they're seeing you in a new light, or seeing the way that your lives could intertwine with one another. So the way that you feel about the overall connection, we have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like where you may have been confused in the past, where you may have not really known where this is going, I feel like you're starting to understand the truth of the situation. You're understanding that person's point of view. You're understanding what their scope of reality is, how they've really been connecting. I feel like you're just really seeing things from the proper lens. And seeing things from the proper lens, it makes you feel good now because you now know where you stand. And for some of you, I feel that this person may be wanting to communicate to you something that they haven't communicated in the past. But I feel like overall, I feel like you're ready to be more honest with them and they're more ready to be honest with you. But no one may necessarily be initiating that communication. Now, just jumping ahead to the challenge, we have the Seven of Swords in your challenge. So I feel like if you look at this fox, he's like hanging on to one of the swords, you know. It's like you want to show this person how good you're doing and how well you're doing, but you also want to keep a little bit from them. So, like I said, I feel kind of like you're not wanting to take the step forward. I feel like you're definitely hanging on, and, you know, that's your challenge. It's your challenge as to whether or not you want to communicate openly with them. And I think that's what you really have to figure out this week is, do you want things to kind of just stay stuck where they are and just apologize and kind of like just open that door again? Or do you want to just, you know, keep doing what you're doing and stick to you? That's going to be up to you to decide. But you do have the Ace of Swords on your side, so I feel like you have something to communicate, or like you are able to bring a truth forward because you've had a major realization. So going back to them, the way that they see the overall connection, they see it as the Emperor. So I feel like no matter what has happened, they do see it as stable. You know, they do feel that you guys have like a good foundation, that no matter what happens, I kind of feel like this person, you and this person kind of have like an understanding, like, I'm always going to be here for you type of thing. Or, you know, like, I've got you. Like, if anything really happened, like, I've got you. I kind of feel like that kind of vibe. Like, it's kind of like, even if you guys aren't on speaking terms, even if, you know, things aren't the best right now, I do still feel that. And I feel like that's kind of where they're at, is like, they do feel that like underlying sense of stability in the connection. Now, their challenge, which makes sense with them having the Five of Swords in their overall energy, is the Mother of Wands. So for them, I feel like they haven't really been on top of their game lately. Like, they've just been kind of letting things go by the wayside, haven't really been like showing up for themselves as much, like being the best person they could possibly be. I kind of feel like, you know, for example, like maybe they haven't been like keeping up with their hygiene or keeping their houses clean, or, you know, not really just like being as put together as normal, and they're needing to really find that strength within them to still have the passion to do good things for themselves. I just feel like right now their energy is a little bit lower for some reason, and I feel like it's because I really just feel like this person's in their own way. I feel like they have some type of self-limiting belief that they're placing on top of them. They just feel like they can't do something for whatever reason. And that's their thing, is they just need to like really keep up with themselves. And maybe that's why you're not wanting to communicate with them, because you know that they're not 100%, or you know that they're not acting the way they could be. They're not their normal, vibrant self. And I feel like for them, in their outcome, they have the Nine of Wands. So I feel like they're kind of just tired is what I feel. I feel like they're at a point in their journey where they're just like, ugh, they need a break. They need to just take a second to reevaluate, recoup, because they've come so far, right? They've come so far, and they may not be seeing the results that they want to see. So it's a little disappointing, or things with you may not be going the way they hope. So it's a little disappointing. So they need to really find the strength this week to keep going, keep persevering, and that's what's going to get them through this week. For you, we have the Moon. So I feel like for you this week, at the end of this week, you know, you start off really strong and really passionate, but I feel by the end of the week, that passion may kind of fade out a little bit. And we do have the Pisces full moon on Sunday, the 26th. So it's interesting that this card comes out, you know, at the end of the week. So I feel like for you, that full moon, because it is, you know, within the water elements, I feel like that moon is really going to affect you. And there's going to be something that you realize that you need to let go of more. Like, I feel like something's going to be highlighted for you that you realize you need to let go of. We'll definitely clarify this in the extended and get more information on that. But I want to pull a message for you. Okay, one just decided to flip out. And it says that I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natural. So for this week, be really mindful of the thoughts that you have. And even if this person isn't showing you what you want them to show you, know that any emotion that you want to be given towards you, you can generate yourself. And as you start to generate your own love, your own nurturing, your own care, things will start to happen for you, and it's just going to blow your mind. Just the type of things that'll happen, the type of synchronicities that you're going to experience, the, just coincidental miracles that you're going to experience. It's going to start to feel, it's just going to start to feel like a part of the experience. So this week, just be really mindful, monitor your thoughts this week, try to observe your thoughts from an outsider's point of view, and you'll be really surprised with what happens in your reality. So if you like this message and it's resonating with you and you want to go further with this, link for the extended will be down below. I'll see you guys there. If not, then I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great week. Bye.